Everybody in the dirt bike world knows what this is. It's an air filter or an air cleaner. Everybody that drives a car has an air filter. And what does the air filter do? It filters. It traps dirt. It traps things that should not be in your engine, so that everything going into your engine or your carburation is clean. It's about the cleaner, the better. Well, our lives are like that. We want to keep what we feed into our heart and our soul clean. So I'm going to relate it to an air filter. Or if you drive a car, you have one too. God tells us to do is take every thought captive. So if we have the spirit of power and we have a well-balanced, sound mind, and we don't have the spirit of fear, why is it that we do what we do? Why is it that we struggle so much? Why is it that we roll up to the racetrack and we deal with the struggles we do? Why is it that we walk through the pits and we compare everybody next to us? Why is it that we compare our weight and our physical appearance to the person next to us when we're uniquely and wonderfully made? Why do we do all this? We do it because we don't follow truth. We don't follow what's right, and we don't think about what's right. You know, the Bible says we should take every thought captive, right? Well, like this air filter traps dirt. What is it doing? It's taking that dirt captive. What does captive mean? Captive means you take something and you hold it. You take something and you don't let it go. You take something and you have control over it. You take it captive. So if we're to take everything, every reasoning, every one of our own ideas, one of our bad thoughts, our bad thinking, if we're supposed to take that captive, what would happen if we get rid of this filter on our dirt bike or our car? We wouldn't take anything captive. So it is so important, if we want to defeat and overcome in life, whether it's in racing, whether it's in whatever you do, racing cars, racing dirt bikes, rodeoing, I don't care, your relationship, your job, just living a happy life, we have to take everything captive. And we have to run it through a set of checks and balances and ask ourselves if what we're thinking about is right. We have to think about things that are good and noble and lovely and peaceful and kind. Those are the things we have to think on. If we're thinking on things that hurt us or give us fear, the red flag should be going off that we're not thinking about the right stuff. So think about what you're thinking about. All those wrong things we should take captive. If I pull this little piece off right here, that says unforgiveness. If I pull that little piece off here, it says insecurity. If I pull this big piece off right here, it says fear. How can you live a good life if you're thinking about that crap? Because that's what it is. It's a bunch of crap. That's not the way you were born. You were born to win. But we program ourselves to fail. We program ourselves to fail because we don't take every thought captive. And then we roll up to the gate and we're not believing in ourselves. We roll up to the gate and we don't have that level of confidence we should have. We roll up to the gate and we let something that happened a year ago affect us. We roll up to the gate and we let our last weekend's race affect us. Or in life, right now in our present time, we're not at peace. We're not happy. Because we're letting something that happened yesterday affect our right now. We're letting something in the past affect us. Is that thinking about what is noble and right and pure? Are you holding those thoughts captive? Above all things, guard your heart. Guard your heart. And how are you guarding your heart? By holding things captive that aren't right. Holding things captive means grabbing that and not letting it go, not letting it go down in you. You're holding it captive. So we must ask ourselves, if we want to live this life that we want to live, money isn't going to do it. The right losing weight isn't going to do it. Yeah, those things are going to help, But the truth is, you can lose all the weight you want. You can go practice every weekend. You can go ride every weekend. You can go practice every weekend. But if you don't have it going on right up here, I don't care if you lose 50 pounds and you're a mess inside, you're going to be a skinny mess when you're done losing weight. If you're skinny and you put on 50 pounds, you're going to be a chubby person that's a mess. So it's not about these physical things. It's about what's in our soul. It's about having confidence and believing in the right stuff. There is no way we're going to go out there and chase our dreams to the level that we were made, to the level that we were made to accomplish things, if we're thinking about the wrong things. So I don't care who you are, if you're not thinking right, everything's going to fall apart. We must take things captive. There's a lot of doubt right there. A lot of doubt. Doubt has killed more dreams than failure ever has. Failure is a part of it. We learn from failure. Failure makes us stronger. Failure shouldn't stop us. But we need to learn to think about the right things. Get that fire back in you. Roll back up to that gate and race like you know how to race. Or maybe you're getting to that point you're not as competitive as you are. Go out and have fun. What is still in your joy? What is still in your confidence of going out there and trying it, or racing another year? Or what is taking your joy away? I can tell you what's taking your joy away. You don't have a filter on. You're not taking things captive. You're letting thoughts control you. There's two kinds of people in this world. Those people that follow fear, that do not take thoughts captive, and there's people that follow truth, who take thoughts captive and go out there and send it in life. I don't care whether it's racing, relationships, or whatever in life. They're taking thoughts captive, and they're thinking about things that are right, that are noble, that are true. But the opposite of that is not doing that. They're feeding themselves full of doubt. They're getting rid of this. They're just getting rid of this. I might as well throw this out here in this beautiful wheat field behind me. They're letting everything bad into their life. They're thinking about all the things that have happened to them. They're thinking about all the things that have hurt them. They're thinking about how bad they did. They're thinking about how much weight they've gained. They're thinking about how much weight they've lost. They're thinking about that girl over there that's skinnier than them. That girl over there that has bigger boobs than she does. He's thinking about that guy over there that's in better shape, that's a faster racer, that has bigger sponsorships. That is all a bunch of crap. Cut that crap out of your life and watch your lap times increase. Watch them lap times increase. Ride your own ride. You are uniquely made. Be unique. Don't be like him. Don't be like her. Go out and ride your own ride, and ride it the best you can do by thinking about the right things and holding all that crap captive. Go to war. In that invisible, it's an invisible battle. Go to war. Go to war in your conscious mind and control the crap you stick in your unconscious mind. If you want things to happen naturally, and you want to begin to go out there and just ride like you've never rode before, you better start feeding yourself with the right stuff. Go out there and do it. Change how you do things. Change how you think. Think from a position of victory, not a position of defeat. You will not think from a position of victory if you don't hold every thought captive, and above all things, guard your heart. You were born to win. Quit programming yourself to fail. You're good enough. Think right.